This is the S&P 500 SPDR ETF SPY one-day reading for March 4th, 2025. It's currently February 27th, 2025, 9:57 p.m. Eastern Time. SPY at the time of this reading, $585.05, that's USD. And the shuffle video for the March 4th reading was created on February 21st, 2025 at 7:55 p.m. Eastern Time. What we're going to cover in this video is the overall trend direction and chart behavior with the hour-by-hour chart behavior. It's important to understand that not each card's energy will line up perfectly with 1 hour of time, so there may be readings where you need to give it plus or minus 1 or 2 hours of wiggle room. It's a sequence of chart events that's most important to follow. We'll give you information about the chart behavior near the highest high for the day and the lowest low for the day, and then we'll give you any trades that we see. Before we get into that, though, I want to make sure you're aware of the whole purpose of the channel is to transmute some of the competitive energy of the stock market into goodwill. We do that by following the rule of karma. You go to the resources tab of our website, Tarot for Traders. Donate 5% of all profits made from this information forward to one of these charities. Much love and appreciation, everybody that does that. 5% of the profits should be donated back to the channel. It's a form of gratitude. Gratitude begets gratitude. It keeps the flow of abundance flowing, and that leaves you at 90%. Make sure to spend that 90% out of love. As long as you follow those rules, you're an angel investor of the channel. Universe is going to send it back to you tenfold for following through. All right, let's get into it. So first thing right off the bat, guys, I think based on what I'm seeing on the 4th, this Ace of Swords might be a good place, or prior to the Ace of Swords even, might be a good place to open up a short for a multi-day swing. You might have a possibility of closing it here on the 4th. We'll look at that as we progress through the reading. The overall trend and behavior, we have 3 crisscrosses back and forth through the same price level. Third cross is usually to the upside, confirming a bullish trend. Sometimes it does not confirm a bullish trend. Behavior around the highest high, there's an important technical price level on a multi-day scale that we decline from and return to at least once. It could be also speaking about this Ace of Swords here. That's a possibility. And behavior around the lowest low, sideways rotation along key support on a multi-day scale. Advice to trade around a rally along a diagonal trend line that ends with a fast sudden move higher and then a breakdown through that diagonal trend line with increasing volatility on the way down. So you definitely want to exit out of those longs for day trades on the 3rd. But the short you likely would hold here into midday. And we'll look at it in more detail as we progress. In the post-market, or in the pre-market, we have an important technical price level on a multi-day scale, probably on a 1-month scale, that's highlighted at a high. There's a rally into key resistance around the open, followed by abruptly turning around and declining out of that resistance. Volatility in the first half hour that ends with a fast sudden move higher, taking us to a peak around just after 10. A sideways fluctuating rally between roughly 10 and 11 turns into a decline between roughly 11 and 12, a decline to and through support to mean another support. We rotate sideways along that support at lows for the day, at least thus far. And there's a lot of price change midday around that support level. A lot of price change midday. Hard to see which direction it's going. It might be that it's a lower low there midday. Yeah, so I would probably, as soon as we're at lowest lows and rotating sideways, whether or not it's between roughly 11 and 12 or 12 and 1, when we start rotating sideways at lowest low, that's where I would exit out of the short. If you miss that opportunity, it may be that you have an opportunity here between roughly 2 and 3, but it's kind of blurry. Yeah, I would probably just make sure you don't miss this lowest low here. There might be another low here, but it's hard to say. Might be another low at the end of the day as well, or overnight, but it's hard to say. Excuse me. We added that sideways rotation. Decline ends with a fast sudden move higher. I'm advised not to chase that rally into another peak or high. Notable reversal with that trade opportunity. Probably some price swinging here between 2 and 3. You probably see a high and a low. And then off of a high in the last hour, there's a decline, a notable decline, one of the biggest declines of the day, taking us into a prominent trough right there at the close. A lot of price change overnight. Hard to say which direction. Let me see. Yeah, to the upside. A lot of price change to the upside overnight. So if we're at a low or there's a price swing here at a low between roughly 2 and 3, that might make sense to open up a long or a partial long. And then if we see a low again there at the close, add to it. If we don't, then we might be seeing it here. But my sense is that you're probably going to be able to exit out of that long with a false breakout out of the day's low here in the first half hour, probably around 10 o'clock. And that's SPY for March 4th, 2025. Let me know what you think by hitting that like button. Let me show you how to get that early access subscription with the live Discord trade alerts and trading view charts. So you go to order now, click on subscriptions, early access to our public posts that come out on YouTube. It's the earliest you can get them. You also get the Discord trade alerts for SPY as well as the chat channel for SPY where you can ask questions anytime. And in that Discord, you get the link to the live updated trading view chart where we actually draw these things. Often, not all the time, because we don't always see it, but you can see we're pretty accurate. Pretty accurate. Definitely left a lot on the table with this decline here. But I mean, most of the time we're right on point. So that's $100 a month, vastly underpriced. Much love and appreciation that everybody goes ahead and gets that. And blessings to all my angel investors. I'll see you guys on the next one.